Alrighty, friends. Hi, and welcome to another edition of the latest edition, where today we're presenting to you number 733. It is Sam Pang. So we've had where some of the vendors got to ask Sam Pang some questions about like being a comedian and his role and life and that sort of thing. So he sits down and he answers some of those questions for us. Let's get into it. I think one thing I do like about this cover is I like, other than Sam Pang, he's a hilarious dude. I like how they've done it with like yellow and blue. That's a good combination of colours that go together, I guess. Let's get stuck in. So as you can see, page 12, we've got our cover story, which we can see here, and just our usual contents page. Also presenting to you here, we've got our usual letters and story about how the big issue came in. And oh my gosh, you'll never believe who's on the Meet Your Vendor this week. Check it out. It's this ugly mutt, aka myself. Get on down and get yourself a copy of the big issue from your local vendor, and have a read. Get on board. Good on me. We also got our usual street sheets. That's usually a pretty popular section of the magazine. We've got here a story about, unfortunately, one of our vendors has passed away. RIP to you, Kelly. Definitely got some other good articles for you to read this edition from other vendors. So yeah, definitely worth a read. And we've got our usual hearsay as well, and 20 questions. Always good for a road trip. The questions. We've got a bit here from Ella Ward. Looks like she's talking about like the old school photo albums. I certainly remember the 90s. Growing up in the 90s, you take your disposable camera down to the chemist and get them developed, and it ends up being out of 24 photos, 23 of them were really bad, and you get one good one, and it's not like the digital photos today. Alrighty, so here we have our cover story. Sam Pang, the Big Pang Theory. I do like that. I do like that pun. So whoever came up with that pun in the office, I like. It talks about obviously talking about, just a brief summary here. He does the front bar. He's a Carlton supporter. Poor sod. Other shows as well. And here we have the questions that the other vendors have written in. So it was a good thing that they did a couple of weeks ago. Definitely worth a good read there. Now, next article we've also got a bit about dentistry and about how going to the dentist can be quite expensive. I know certainly myself, I know I need to get a few bits done, including half a tooth pulled, and certainly can't afford that. And so definitely worth a read on that one. I've got a few other. Here we go. Still continuing on from the dentist. I do like the graphic work that whoever's illustrated that has done. I think there's also a bit on the other. There you go, the artwork. So that's pretty cool. I do like that. And we've got a bit here from so I'm bored with the dentistry article. We've got a bit here from David from Sydney, talking about waiting for getting some dentures, and then we've also got a bit about it looks like road tripping along the longest national highway in the world. That seems like a good article to read. We've got looks like some good umbrellas there, which looks like fun. Yeah, certainly looks like, judging by the little blurb there, that it's going to be a good read. I haven't had the time to read everything in here, but that's definitely seems like a good read for sure. There we go, continuing on. It's, yeah, no, definitely Australia is a decent, huge place that's got lots to explore. So, yeah, get on board, my friend. Get on board. You like that ad, KO. Get on board. And then so the usual letter to my younger self. This edition, it's from Tim Rogers. I've honestly not heard. I mean, I've grew up listening to him, but not a huge fan. But each their own. But yeah, certainly a huge fan of his. Definitely get on board. Then we've got our usual segments as well from Ricky French and from Bron Lewis. And we've also got Soft Cell, the band Soft Cell. I can't remember what songs they did, but I know that they did that song Tainted Love. I've certainly heard a lot of good remixes on Spotify and YouTube for that song. So, but yeah, so if you're a fan of them, it's definitely worth a read there. It's a good couple of pages there. We also got a bit on some movies coming out, and our usual and books as well, new books. We've got Luke Horton, who's written a new book. Just talking about that. Plus we've got our usual film and small screen reviews, music reviews, book reviews. And our public service announcement as well by Lorin Clark. So yeah, get on board, have a decent read of that when you can. And now this I was looking at earlier. The recipe of the edition is chicken curry. I might see if I can have a go at that. You might see that coming soon. As an edition of the recipe book. So yeah, it looks good. Looks delicious. And then yeah, we've got our usual comics and puzzles. And what's the Ozzities this week? Let's have a look. The Ozzities, Somebody That I Used to Know by Gotye. Now that was a song. Yeah, I particularly like the flute bit in it where it's there's a bit in it goes shoo shoo shoo. Yeah, that's my favourite bit of the song. But yeah, get on board. Oh yeah, we've got the big sale coming up as well. That's a good reminder. Yeah, get on board with that. There's a QR code there, but you could always Google it. Yeah, get on board, and that's the edition. That's the edition for this fortnight. And yeah, get on board because there's an idiot in here. So yeah, get on board.